Hello, my jellyfighters. My name is Jim, and this is your daily brogue for the 4th of July, Ooh. 2020 something or other. What should we do today? I was last time talking about how to format adventures in role-playing games, and the guy I was thinking about was Questing Beast. I'm trying to think about a couple of things. But I think the big thing is just the one where he was saying he didn't like the format of the adventures because he didn't think they were ready for the GM to use. And he showed an example of something he did like, which was an old out of print adventure, which might tell you something about how well it was received. It was received very well. I don't remember what it was called. Count Kermerger, I think, and it seemed fairly interesting until I actually found a copy and tried to read it. Um, I shouldn't say that. I tried to read it too much. I didn't spend a lot of time. I mean, it has some interesting ideas, but of course, they're not developed because of the way that they were presented. So they were presented in such a way that tech magic F aspects of stories. Okay. Oh, F there. Is that a bloat? That's just a regular old bloat. So we'll pop the bloat and run. We don't need to do that. We need to find the key. Looks like there's only one key, and I just have a lot of treasure right in here. So, Questing Beast did not like the way um, Goodman Games presented its material. Okay, and that's fine. He doesn't have to like the way somebody else does something, right? That's not his job, right? His job is not to like things just because people like them. Other people like them or dislike them or whatever. Steam Beasts. Uh, Hair Diary. So we'll drop a Q there. Um, but the strange thing was just how much time he spent, going over how much he disliked the DCC stuff. Invisibility. Okay, good. I only have speed left. I'm not sure why everybody's so interested in questing beasts here. So he had some polls and said this is what people use them for. I should probably look at that again, except I'd have to listen to him again. Um, I want to go up. Okay. There's good stuff here. Okay, so this is a. Okay, that is a magic spear. I don't know what's in there. I'm lucky it'll trigger. If it triggers, then oops, I have to use it for it to trigger. +2 spear you get rid of, right? But it's bear paralysis. It's good. So it's actually probably about as good as we're going to find. This is a good find, right? This paralysis is a good find. Back this way. Where's the other entrance? That should have a secondary entrance. So I was looking at different things. So kinds of things. So he's looking at different things. I'm saying, what do I mean by that? We should be throwing some of this crap. Telepathy. Use that. Second crimson potion. Don't know what these are, so that's my hallucination. Scent. Clicking. reasonably good. It's actually not so great, but um, yeah. So let's. Well, I can try all of them and protect weapon. Very good. Okay. This is the enchanting. I'm sticking with that guy then. G, teleportation. Okay, that's very bad. That's my dude. Oh, identify. E. Oh, apply. Oh, identify. E. Right. Oh, quit you. Right. It was +2. It is +3. It's reasonably good. Everybody's interested in questing beasts' hair, which reminds me, I want to talk about what he was talking about. So he was looking at these different things. He was looking at Goodman Games and saying he didn't like their format. Then he was showing this Kermerger thing that nobody's heard of. So hopefully I can. There's nothing there for me. And it had low um, detail. I think I saw somebody else do something similar, and they were looking at Shadow Dark. Right? So Shadow Dark is also very um, simplified in, as far as how they present stuff. So I've got a couple of these cursed scrolls. They're very well produced. I'll call them well produced things. Um, they're kind of dull, right? Um, I'll say that. I don't know why I'd want to run that adventure. I certainly don't get any ideas from adventures. Now, this is maybe a difference between what we use published material for, Questing Beast and I. So, Questing Beast wants to um, pick something up and run it at the table. I want to get inspired. I want inspiration. I want to get an idea about what sort of things I should be doing. Maybe we'll keep that scale mail or this splint mail. Drop the flail. Anything else here? Use potion, detect magic. Again, the things that he says he likes, I found a little bit difficult. So the curse scroll, that's crap. Not necessarily such a bad thing. So the cursed scrolls are supplements, not just adventures. So um, let's look at the Citadel of the Scarlet Minotaur. So that's a game that I've played in, and actually it might be the reason why Shadow Dark game masters seem to have such trouble putting together a coherent story because there is no coherent story there. And that's the thing that I'm worried about. Oh, I have another protect armor, but I have another protect armor, but the darkness and caustic gas. Oh, oh, M. Where's the toad? Where's the toad? Keep seeing a toad. Oh, it's way over there. It's fine. Oh, get to a jelly fighting place, right? Um, so what did he dislike about the DCC modules? Number one, he thought they were too verbose. He dislikes verbosity. Shit. There's a potion of incineration. Let's incinerate that bastard, right? No, no, I had a life. I had to use the life. I did not use the life. So he disliked the verbosity of the Goodman Games method. That's where we are.